So the topic today, Avalon. Okay. Good morning, Mama. You want to come say hi to the camera? I brought you a treat if you come say hi to the camera. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about this big girl. I'll first discuss the fact that I have owned her this year going on 5 years. 5 years I have owned her. This is not an easy decision. She'll be 8 years old this year, and I always give them a bunch of treats when I'm in here doing stalls. Anyway, this one, as you guys know, we've had a lot of issues throughout the years. Aggression, and she's gotten way better. But let's talk about being realistic and being fair to the horse. Yeah. Because if you can't tell, I freaking love this horse. I really do. If she was happy just to be a trail horse through the summer and have the winter off, I would absolutely keep this mare. She is fantastic. My grandpa would have freaking stole her from me in a heartbeat. I love her. I absolutely love this sweet baby. Yeah, she's a sweet baby. So, the reason I've decided to sell her, we worked through a lot of her issues over the years. You guys have seen us overcome quite a lot. Her brakes were getting better. And then this year, well, I should say last year technically, she had a lot of time off. She had 4 months off due to the fact that I just fed you breakfast. You have alfalfa. You want to hang out with me instead? Okay. She had 4 months off due to the fact that I was working for FedEx, and I was working, a normal shift for me was 16 hours. So by the time I got home and fed them and groomed them and did their daily handling and cleaned stalls and went home and, helped with chores at home with my boyfriend and taking care of our dogs and our cats, it was time to go to bed and get up and do it again. And that went on for 4 months. I think I only rode a couple times in those 4 months. Fast forward to going to get on her a couple... That just went everywhere. Are you serious? Okay, whatever. Fast forward to going to get on her a couple weeks ago. And she was acting really strange on the ground. Like aggressive, charging me over, ignoring the halter even though it was bumping her. Got a little hand crop and just kind of lightly tapped her on the chest. Like not like lightly, but I got after her, but I didn't beat her. You know what I mean? I want to clarify that. I did not beat this mare. Clearly, can't you tell she's just so beaten? So beaten. She says, I want more cookies, damn it. What? Oh, you see the neighbor guy feeding his horses out there? Anyways, she got really kind of aggressive on the ground. After a day or two, she stopped. He's feeding his donkeys and stuff and his horses. Anyways, that's what she's interested in. I don't want to claim her as dangerous because I had her after a session or two back to being respectful on the ground. It's more like she was just testing boundaries. She took off running. She was just testing boundaries because she's had time off, and everybody who knows her knows it. I claim her as a high caliber horse because I grew up on old broke nags, which there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, she's high caliber, or what my grandpa would consider high energy, high strung, because I didn't grow up on that type of horse. So there's nothing wrong with a high-strung horse, I thought, it being 5 years, she would kind of grow out of it a little bit, settle down, And that's just not her personality. Her personality is go, 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 which is perfectly fine. So my mom has ridden her. My dad has ridden her on the trail, but that was literally like she was right behind Kalani following, and he didn't ask her to trot or canter. You get on her and just go for a walk, she's fine. The second you ask for a trot or a canter, whether it be on the ground, doing groundwork, or under saddle, that's what hypes her up. And I wanted her for a barrel prospect, but I honestly believe she would be one of those dangerous barrel prospects that if somebody rode her and that's all they did was barrel racing, they would have a blown up dangerous horse on their hands. They really would. Do I think she's dangerous right now? No. I agree with the guy that I'm buying the filly from. He's a colt starter. I've even talked to my friend in Arizona, and over the years, she even reminded me, like, hey, you bought her as a project to train and sell and kind of get into horse training. Why haven't you sold her? Why haven't you sold her? And I fell in love with her. And I did. It's been 5 years. So the reason I decided to let her go is for her to be happy. Is she happy riding in the summer in the trails? Yeah, she is. Is she happy in the winter with a lot of time off? No, she's not. And she's really one of those horses that needs more than some trail rides in the summer. If somebody wanted her to be a barrel horse, but also did other things like a lot, like barrels wasn't their main, she would be awesome. And it's not an easy decision, and I've already detached myself from it. I cried for like a week after I made this decision. My mom's told me over the years she would be a good ranch horse prospect for a cowboy, somebody that, goes out and does cow camps and things like that. Or I've even thought she would be amazing at endurance. She's got stamina, she's got the energy, she loves the go, go, go. And I like the go, go, go when I ask for it, but not, hey, let's trot a bit and slow down and calm down. And she's like, I can't calm down now. So right now I'm riding her several times a week. See, that's the thing with her, is if you give her a week or two off, she's completely fine, right? If you give her more than a week or two off, that's when things escalate. And, I'm looking for better paying jobs. And it is going to take up quite a bit of my time. And what she really needs, I agree with my friend who rode her. I agree with my mother, a couple of trainer friends I have. I completely agree with them all that she needs that rancher lifestyle where she's constantly out every week, moving and being ridden for hours and hours a day up in the backcountry. Or she needs like an endurance home. She needs something like that to be happy. You can see she's happy, but riding wise, she's not. So right now I'm just going back and we're working on some basics. It's hard. The way that I've kind of dealt with it so far is by telling myself that she's no longer my horse. I know that she's my horse, and obviously if something happens between now and the sale, I'm going to pay for her vet bills, like obviously. But what I'm telling myself every day when I come out here twice a day is that she is a client horse. And it's made it a little bit easier. Like, I don't cry as much. I think I know that I'm doing the right thing. But that doesn't necessarily... This is all wet. She likes to, like, bury her pee, I swear. It makes it a little bit easier. And kind of makes you detach from the situation a little bit. I also would eventually like to be a horse trainer. I know I have a very long way to go till that ever happens. You come inside? Come in. You come inside. Come back inside. Abby. Yes, that's your stinky pee. Yeah, you want to come back inside? I don't have no more cookie. Oh, thank you for the drool. Anyways, I'm going to write down that she's a hard keeper. Did you just... Thanks, Ladybug. I obviously love this mare. Obviously. And it is not an easy decision, but being a grown up, being a grown up is realizing that even though I'm happy owning her and I'm happy with our trail riding, I think she's freaking phenomenal as a trail horse. Thanks, Av. I want her to be happy as well, and I think she's happy to an extent, but I think she would be a lot happier having a weekly or daily job. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. I think I'm kind of blabbering because I had some talking points, and of course I didn't write them down. Yes, I'm going to rebed your stall in a minute, but I got to dump that and then clean up your little alleyway area. Yeah. It's not easy. Been through a lot with this girl. Yeah, I've been through a lot with this lady. But when you're on her and she's just so go, and so just wants to move out and go, is it fair for her to have to adjust to the way that I want to ride when I already have a mare, Kamani, that rides the way that I like? Speed when I ask, slow and steady when I ask. Whereas this one's telling me I like to go fast. It's not really fair when I already have my other little partner over there that clicks and bonds with me amazingly and does exactly what I ask, and she's got more fancy buttons on her. Whereas this one, the way that the trainer explained it to me, I understand. She likes me. She associates me with love and affection and food and treats, and as a safe space, right? And I clearly love her. But do I like her as a riding horse outside of trail riding? That's about 50-50. Depends on the day, depends on her mood, my mood, the ride. I've ridden her through Cannes once, and that was fun. That was really fun. I made a vlog on it. It's on here. But when it comes to working on arena work to get her to use those body parts, and it's constant fighting and it's frustration, and then she gives me a day where she gives me 100%, and then it's like 2 weeks of fighting again. You know, she's been chiropracted, she's been vetted, she's had everything done to make sure it's not pain related. I will make myself cry. It is fair for her. It's been 5 years. Okay, she's obviously not gonna be like Kamani, and I don't want her like Kamani, like exactly like a clone or anything, but I would like to be able to trot out a little bit and then slow down to a walk and have her nice and calm instead of fighting the rest of the ride and just wanting to speed, like go into the canter the rest of the ride, right? So it is fair that Kamani is my partner. Kamani and I click and bond really well. Kamani understands how I like to ride, and she understands all my movements. This horse deserves that as well. She deserves to find her human. She desires... Ooh, I'm gonna cry. She deserves to find her person that she clicks and bonds with. She deserves to find the person that understands her And I'm not afraid of her. I just get a little agitated that we can't go slow. So she deserves to find that person that you want to run. Let's go. Run until you're tired, or whatever their solution to getting her relaxed may be, as long as she is happy and not being harmed, right? I didn't ask you to move your shoulder, but thank you. So it's not fair to keep her, especially after 5 years of putting blood, sweat, and tears into her. It's a personality. It's not a behavior. It's not aggression, nothing like that. It's simply her personality. She just has a different personality and a different style, which is completely fine. You're not going to bond and click 1000% with every single horse you ever own. You're not. So why is it fair that Kamani and I have found each other and clicked? I don't have treats. But she and we click, but it's almost like that wrong puzzle piece. Like, you think that it fits in there and it doesn't. It's just got one extra little thing that she didn't think about. That's how I think of it. Yeah, she says, yeah. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Hi. And that's how I'm looking at it. I don't have any more treats. I gave them all to you when I came in here. You sweet girl. She's going to get ridden later tonight. That's the way I'm looking at it and telling myself so that it's not as emotional. I need to be fair to her and let her try to find her person. Even though I would love to be that person, at this point in my life right now, I am not the rider that she needs. And it's taken me 5 years of trying several different things, so this isn't a sudden issue and give up situation. It's not easy. I want her to find her person. Like, I believe Kamani has found me and I found Kamani. Yeah. Do I think she likes me? Yeah. Yeah, I think she likes me. But do you only like me because I clean up your poop and give you food? And provide you with a friend? Maybe. We never know.